So hi guys, and welcome to my video. In this video I will be showing you if this 1996 Honda NTV 650 will start and run. So I have it already disassembled. I have the carburetor out for cleaning. The electrical supply on this bike works, as you can see. So this bike was sitting in garage for I think 6 or 7 years, and we'll see if it will run. Stay tuned for it. We will clean the carburetors and then we will see if this bike will run or not. So I have the carburetors for the Honda disassembled here because this linkage was completely frozen and I have to unfroze it. As you can see, or maybe you cannot see, this one jet, there we go, now you can see, is all mangled and I cannot extract it. But the linkage is free now, so that's a good. And I have to clean these jets and blow them out as good as I can. Here is the second one. I haven't disassembled it at this moment, but I will be disassembling it, and I hope to clean it well to be able to start the bike. Jets are soaking. It's just gasoline, and I will blow them out with compressed air and scrub them with these little jet cleaning devices I have. So I will clean them out and then I will show you the cleaning of the second carburetor. So I hope you can see how dirty this jet is. And by the way, sorry for the noise, it's a lights, they making some weird noises. So here's the diaphragm and the valve and the jet and the main needle or needle, and they was all gummed up by the biological eco stuff that is put into the gasoline, and I have to clean them. And the diaphragm looks good, and the valve body with a needle looks good too. So I will blow the main body of the carburetor, all the little holes here, and then I will disassemble this carburetor and I will show you the final product when the final thing when the both carburetors will be reunited again. And just a little notification here: for the cleaning of the inside of the carburetor I use an old toothbrush, so it works, old brush and gasoline. Just a quick update on this second carburetor. I managed to get all the jets out, so this one should clean up a little better than the first one. So the carburetors are happily back again. The butterfly wings now turn freely. As you can see, there is one, and there is the second one, and they are ready to get back on the bike, but we cannot be able to test the bike because the winter is here and I cannot drive it in the snow. So hopefully, if I manage to learn with the video editing program, it was just a second for you, but it was a day of work for me, and we'll see if the bike will run. I have to warm my fingers a little because I have no way to heat this place, as also my other places I have no heating there, just this halogen here and small wood furnace in my other place. So I have to heat myself a little, then will we continue with this. And also here is the project we'll be working on later this, I think, week or two. It has a bad intake manifold grommet and it's leaking oil badly, so we have to address that. Then we will test drive it and then flip it for some little profit, because it's only a crappy Chinese four-wheeler, and I have the plastics for it here. And also I have this small Malaguti 50. It's a kid's bike and I want to restore it, but I just dismantle it, and the shock absorbers which are down there, they are mangled, so I need to find the better pair of them, and then we will be able to restore it. And here is my 2004 Honda XR 125. It's my personal bike. I drove it between my house and my warehouse. And here is my 2012 KTM 125 SX. You will see videos of me riding it on the motocross track, but the videos will be uploaded next year because of the winter right now. Okay, see you at the bike. So I made it. I'm the first one here. Fresh snow. It will be fun to get rid of the snow on the driveway this winter. Say hi to Passat. So here we are back at the bike with the carburetors. I will try to make a time-lapse video of me installing it and then we will try to start it, but I forgot my booster pack, so I have to drive back to the small shop, and then I will be back with the booster pack to try to start it. So hopefully I will be able to do this time lapse. Alright, so as you can saw, I was not able to get them back because these rubber grommets are so rock hard. I will have to drove back to the small shop for the heat gun, and I will bring the booster pack back again. So as you can see, they are rock hard. I cannot squeeze them as I try. So I will try to heat them up to soften them a little, and then I hopefully will be able to reinstall the carburetors. So I'm back with the heat gun. I will try to heat these grommets and lube them up a little, and then we'll see if I conquer these carburetors. Alright, so heating was the trick, and the carburetors are now properly installed. I will tighten them up, and I will set you guys again on a time lapse. I will hook a fuel hose, and I will use an external source of fuel because I cannot use this tank, because let me show it. The tank is all rusted, and the gas inside is all varnished, so I don't know if we are able to see that. Give me a minute. Yeah, as you can see, the tank is too far gone in this point to make it start on it, so I will use a funnel and a can of fuel. So sorry for that, guys. Somebody was driving on my property and I was a little bit scared, so I jumped out and I take a look, and there was some car with a trailer driving on my driveway here, and I'm a little bit freaked out because in the village over the hills there was some robberies and burglaries, I should say, so I was a little bit freaked out, and this old building makes creepy noises when you're here alone, especially at night. So yeah, but I lost one choke plunger somehow. I had it in my pocket and now it's gone. Now let me take off these gloves, and which will be a slight problem. And the hose where it is here, I brought up was too thin to put the funnel in, so I had to use the old petrified one, which should have this rubber sealing around it, but it's just petrified, so I have to heat it up and so on. I hooked the cables, the throttle cables, and one choke cable with one choke plunger. I will try to find the remaining choke plunger, but I will not succeed in that, I think. So next step, we'll try to pour some gasoline in it, and we'll see if the float balls are not leaking, and then from there we'll try to start it. Sorry for the humming noises. It's this booster. I have to use it because the battery are not so strong to start it. So let's see. We have the power, choke is on, which only one, the other one is missing, and should I try? Okay, here we go. Oh, it's backfiring a lot. Okay, I will add up a little bit of fuel down the funnel. Yeah, and the pump will run, so I should eliminate the pump, which is this wires. No, these wires are the pump. No, it's not a pump. Yes, these are the pump. Because if I let the pump running, it will squirt the fuel from here, and then it will run dry because there is no tank. So I will try it again. Okay, I will give it a little bit of gas. No. Okay, I will set you down and I will try to choke the one side with the missing plug. Alright, let's try it again. Okay, so I have to find out how to choke this off a little bit, but it seems it's burning a little bit of oil, or I mean a good amount of oil, as you can see by the mist here. So, which is bummer. I was hoping that the engine will be good, but what can you do, right? Okay, this is funny. As I was plugging this nut to go on the choke plunger, I found the choke plunger in my tools here. So I will reinstall the choke plunger, then I will shove it outside because I don't want to suffocate. I don't have any fume extractions here right now, so it will be full of blue smoke in a minute. I'm planning to do a fume extractions here, and I want to plug a hose and stick the hose to the engine, to the exhaust, and here underground is a basement, and I want to have a fan, extraction fan in the basement, and the plumbing running to the extraction fan, and then outside. So I will install the plunger, and then I will try to start it outside. Alright, so I have it outside. The smoke cleared up completely, so it may just be from sitting, and this bike is almost 24 years old, so it may leak some oil through the valve stem seals, and it just needed to burn them off. I put the airbox on it, and I have a small, I don't know if you can see it, small coolant leak from the hose up above, and I want to warm it up a little bit and check the electrical system, if it's charging or not. This multimeter is Chinese multimeter is too far gone. I need to buy a new one. So we have 14.2 and 0.10, 0.20 and some change. So the charging system is good even at the idle. So I will let it warm up a little bit, and then I will shove it back inside, and I'll see if the smoke was just oil buildup from years of sitting, or if it will burn the oil constantly. I will give it a little gas. Okay, I will not, it will die. I have to jump start it. So I have the throttle blocked up a little. I don't know if you can hear me, but it doesn't smoke very much, but it's puffing, and because the old gas and Alright, so it's tough to check these engines in the winter because my Passat is smoking constantly in the winter, and it didn't consume any water, so I don't know about this. I will try to run it inside a little bit more, but I think it's for its age, the engine is good. So this will be the end of this video. I will say goodbye once I'm inside because I'm cold. Alright, so the bike is inside. It doesn't smoke anymore, so it was just a buildup of oil leaked through the valve stem seals. Let me shut it off a little. Okay, so the bike runs, the electrical charging system works, the temperature just barely hit the scale, so it's not warmed up, but I think the engine will be good. The former owner of this bike stopped using it because he crashed it a little bit, and then he want to make it nice again, but he hadn't the time to do it, so he sold it to me. So this will be the end of this video. I hope you survived and long enough to watch this whole video through. I'm sorry for my English, but as I said, it's not my main language, and one thing is speaking normally, and the second thing is speaking to camera. So here you have it. Write me down in the comment section how many medications do you need to prescribe after watching this video, and I will thank you for watching it. I hope I can make some watchable video in the future, and if you don't like this, give it a thumbs down. If you like my I don't know how to say it. If you like that I try, give it a thumbs up, please. Subscribe, and see you later. Bye.